In today's episode, you get to see a beautiful 1956 Mercury Monterey. Hello everybody, welcome to Classic Car ChitChat. My name is Kevin. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel, then as always, welcome. I really appreciate you being here. If you've been to my channel before, then thank you so much for coming back. I truly appreciate the comments you leave for me, for giving me a thumbs up, for subscribing, and also for hitting that notification bell so you know when the next episode's available. Today I'm standing right outside the Leslie Log House in the heart of Mississauga. I had the pleasure of meeting a lady today. Her name is Mary. She's often referred to as Mercury Mary by many people in the car community here. She has a beautiful 1956 Mercury Monterey. This is a true Canadian car, meaning it was actually built here right in Oakville, Ontario, stone's throw from where I'm standing. So this is quite something special. The color is absolutely gorgeous. It's a two-tone, and I have a thing about two-tone cars. It's persimmon in color and cream. It's absolutely outstanding. She's had it for about 16 years, so let's hop in, let's go for a drive, and let's check out this beautiful. Oh, and look at this little beauty. So, Mary, I gotta ask you, what is this car of yours?
This is a 1956 Mercury Monterey. It was built here at Oakville on December 12th, 1955 for the 56-year season. And right now it's got 74,450 miles on her.
Built here in Oakville?
Yeah.
Like you can't get more Canadian than this.
Well, that's true. You can see it has the what do you call it still? The Ford Motor Company.
Right. Let me take a video of that. You know what? Most of the time it's always in the US. It's always Detroit.
Yeah, no.
I love the two-tone colors.
It's persimmons and cream. It's not orange and it's not tangerine because Ford used those, but even though it's an offshoot, they did persimmons.
It's absolutely beautiful. Now, are these the original colors, Mary?
Yeah.
My Lord.
So what he called it, my husband originally bought this car in 2005 and he brought it home. I thought he was buying a 57 Chevy, but he came home with this. And I call it summer. As soon as I seen it, that's what I said. It's summer.
It reminds you of summer.
So he tried to get that plate, but you couldn't.
Okay.
So he just ended up, it's called Al's Cruiser, and then he died in 2011.
Okay.
And I inherited the car, and it's been so much fun. I've taken it to Kingston, I've taken it to Buffalo, Hollywood, Owen Sound. Some days we used to do almost 3 shows a day.
Wonderful.
It was fun.
Absolutely.
I've had a great time. I have a girlfriend that I take with me on occasion, and they call us Thelma and Louise.
Okay, and you're Mercury Mary, just
and
for
I'm
the
Mercury
record.
Mary.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the rims and that, these are
They're not original, no.
Okay.
My original rims, they have to have hubcaps, and the hubcaps keep coming off. So I finally got a full set, and I have Wes's friend told me how to keep those hubcaps on. So I may put the white walls and the original hubcaps on soon.
So how much of this car would you say is original, the way it came out of the factory?
Well, I had the interior redone because it was way worn.
Right.
And the only thing under the hood that's new is I have an aluminum red.
Okay. But other than that, it's more or less a stock car? This
Yeah.
is the way the car was made?
Yeah. It
right
has a
here in Oakville. I just
yeah.
find that hard to believe.
It's a 312 engine, which is the same thing they put in T-Birds,
Okay.
the 57s and that.
So it's a V8.
It's a flat 8.
Flat 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's absolutely beautiful. There's just something about the color of this car too.
Yeah.
So
Well,
did you get it painted?
I had it repainted because under the doors, that section there was starting to bubble and stuff. So I go, you know what? Maybe get the whole thing done. So I had it all done. I had the interior done. I had the engine and transmission rebuilt so that I would feel safe on the road.
Beautiful. It's the little details like this Mercury
Oh, yeah.
as well. Oh, that is so nice. How beautiful.
I hear you had a good time with Doug Ellis.
Doug is a character, yes.
Oh, he's a character, all right.
For sure. He got me blushing for a minute, I think.
Oh, that's okay. There was a really good one. Our friends call him Mr. Nipples. Only because he had said to people that he did his
well,
car.
Don't give too much away, Mary.
Okay. Well, just so you know.
Yes, you know what to expect now.
So when I met him, I actually pulled down my top and I go, you don't know what nipples look like anymore. He just about fainted.
I bet he did. Yeah.
But it was fun. We have a great time with him.
Can we see the engine?
Sure. Whoa, hot, hot. Hold on.
No problem.
I'll get a cloth. That's the only thing. They run really warm.
They do. There's no release from inside.
No.
It's all done here. Oh,
No,
wow.
what do you call it? No air conditioning. The air conditioning is 2 windows down and 60 mile an hour.
And hope for a cross breeze, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Look at the engine even. This is the original color the engine would have been.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing. And I see your rad as well, so.
Yeah,
just
I
so
had
you
that rad put in because it used to overheat. And those cars were famous for that because you didn't have traffic jams like you have
Yes.
now, so.
And this kind of temperature, it's hard for most cars. That's beautiful. And she's still ticking along. That's incredible.
The back there didn't get repainted. The rest of the car did, but you can see it's not.
This here?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, so you can see it's not that,
Oh, slightly, yes.
yeah,
Wow. But that's kind of nice to see the original paint.
yeah.
Wow. I love the little touches as well, like the side mirrors and things like that.
Those side mirrors are useless. I think
they
they
look
were
good.
put on to the original owner because I can't see anything out of them.
Ah,
I don't
right.
care what you do with them. There's no way you see anything.
I love the curved windshield.
Yes,
It's a lovely
and it's
touch.
actually a tinted green.
Okay.
You really can't tell, but it is. They said it was, what do you call it?
And this is your air conditioning system.
Yeah.
That's
No draft windows, the
There we
greatest
go.
thing they ever invented.
wonderful. I love the details, like all the little chrome elements as well.
That's one
Amazing.
good thing about them.
Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and look, there's even a license plate back here.
Yeah, somebody
Mercury
gave
Mary.
it to me, Mercury Mary.
Fantastic.
And I'm the president of the Brampton chapter of the Antique Classic Car of Canada
Very
Association.
nice. Good. How long have you been involved with them?
I think it's 4 years now.
Good for you. And there's Al's cruiser. Wonderful. How much space is in the trunk?
Enough for at least 4 or 5 bodies.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, just
Should
give me
we,
1
Do you want to
second.
move the bodies out the way? Should I stop the video for now?
No, just give me 1 second.
Oh, wow. So you have to swing that thing out of the way.
Yeah, to fill it up and to get in the trunk.
Oh, there
And
is
you
a
can see it has a ton. It carries a tent, a bench,
Wow.
a couple of lawn chairs, and everything else you might need on the road if you had an emergency.
Almost got a 2x4 in there. Oh, so
Yeah.
this is where the filler is, right there.
Yeah,
Incredible. And that's like on a spring.
yeah. It has a lock so that when you put it down, it won't come back up.
Beautiful. And it's lovely and clean. Okay, I'm going to see
Well, I
how
try.
you actually close that?
Oh, you just close it. Come on. There you go. And this is this way. There
So
you go.
cool. Beautiful. So is this just for show then? The cover?
Actually, there is a tire in there, but
Yeah.
it would have been, before we had radials, we had, I can't remember what they're called. Anyways, we had other types of tires, so they're thinner.
Right.
And same with I have a tire in the back here, but it won't fit in the space they actually had.
Okay.
Because the radials are wider.
Yes, got it.
Right?
But I just love the look of this car. And this fits in your garage, no problem?
I have about this much room on the back end.
How much room? Just that much?
Yeah, just that much room once I get it in.
That's just magnificent. Oh, and you know what? Do you think we can take a look inside as well?
Sure.
Okay, let's do that.
Here you go.
We have a little look-see from here. Oh, I love the cleanness of it all. The colors are just magnificent, Mary.
Yeah, that's a tube style radio, and it worked up until about 2 years ago. And then it decided it wasn't working, but the only guy who does them is all the way out in London, so
So this is the original radio?
yeah, it doesn't work anymore, but
My Lord.
I can get it rebuilt. It's just I got to take it all the way to London to get it done.
Yes. Unless you can convince him to come here.
No, he won't come
He
here
won't come this
because
far.
there's a waiting list of about 6 months.
Whoa. It's easier to go and see a doctor sometimes.
Sometimes. Although lately it hasn't been easy to see a
No,
doctor.
no. There's this thing called COVID going around. Have you heard? What
Pardon me?
I said there's this thing called COVID going
Oh,
around.
yeah.
It's taking the romance out of things. I love the steering wheel and I love the horn.
Yeah, it sounds funny though.
Go, press it.
It's nothing like
That's a strange
the horns.
noise, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this little switch?
Oh,
Stop.
it's for the seat. It goes back and forth.
It's a power seat?
Yeah, it has a power seat, power brakes, and power steering.
Amazing.
That's the only benefit you got with this one.
Wonderful. Can we take it for a quick
Sure,
drive?
we can.
All right.
Yeah.
And I love bench seats too. There is just something
Yeah, it's like
magical.
sitting on your couch and
It
driving
is,
down the
it
road.
is. And it's such a lovely view because we're so high up.
Yeah. Oh, I dropped my
Yeah,
house
try
key.
that.
That's okay.
Sure. I'll put it here.
Okay.
All right, let's go. It's got a lovely rumble.
Oh yeah, it has a rumble.
So we'll go out here, we'll turn right.
Okay.
Oh, it's got a lovely sound. Mary, I'm getting all excited.
It has, what do you call it? It has Hollywood mufflers.
Oh, is that
It
such a
came
thing?
with them when we bought it. I'm not going to take them off until they fall apart or whatever.
What do you mean Hollywood bumpers? I've never heard of that.
They're mufflers.
So
I
just
don't-
follow the road? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll turn left at the lights. So they're actually called Hollywood mufflers?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they were a big thing in the 50s, 60s. And then they kind of went out of, I don't know, style or whatever.
Right.
And now the only problem with this car is like, because it's so low,
You can't see the traffic lights.
you can't see the traffic lights
Yes.
originally.
Oh, she goes too. Mary, you're a little bit of a heavy-footed lady, I see.
On
there.
occasion.
Yes. You gotta hear her roar.
But you got to hear it. So,
Oh, it sounds wonderful.
yeah. So it's quiet otherwise. So unless you step on it, it doesn't really make as much noise.
But it's so smooth.
Oh yeah.
The ride is magnificent.
Going down the highway, it's like sitting on your couch and driving,
Oh my Lord.
which is really nice. So,
Fantastic. So you're constantly having to duck a little bit, right? Just
Yeah.
to kind of catch the traffic.
yeah, unless the lights are low or I stay really back. But it makes people smile.
It
I
does
like
indeed.
it because it just makes people smile. They're happy to see the car.
For sure. It brings back memories of you know, what cars used to be like back in the
Oh,
day,
yeah.
and it's just priceless. I love it.
I don't know where you want me to turn.
Next one. Keep
Next
going.
one, okay, because this one you can't make lefts. So this morning I had to do my rims
Okay. Like
with the,
polish them?
yeah, just a
Okay.
bit.
Yeah.
And so I pulled into a parking lot near Wes's house because I wasn't supposed to be there till 9.
Right.
So I pulled in there and I had 3 old guys pull in. And so you go through I go, look, I have to do this, but I'll tell you what you need to know while
Right.
I'm polishing these.
So this is kind of the reverse of a babe magnet then. You're attracting all these men to your car.
I actually had a man ask me out
And
for
you
a
can try.
date.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Good for you.
he goes, do you want to go out sometimes? I go, is it me or my car?
Maybe a bit of both, Mary.
Yeah, I don't know, because I didn't know who he was. He was at the lights in a pickup.
Wow.
So we have to come down here on Friday if it's not raining too, to do
Another
a
little...
thing with Anwar Sadat. The guy, he does a podcast
Okay.
for weather or something.
Right.
Yeah, so
Very
it's
nice.
down in here. Yeah, 335
On-
Church. So we'll be here
And this is Friday evening.
Friday afternoon. Between noon and 2.
Okay. Weather permitting.
Yeah, weather permitting.
Right.
I don't take it out in the rain.
Yes, I don't
It's
blame
too much stuff to rewash it and polish it again. So
Why did your husband pick this particular car?
he had seen it. Oh, this is a good story.
Okay.
He had seen this car. He knew the guy that bought it. So he told the guy, if you ever sell it, I want it.
Left at these lights.
And his son was with him.
Okay.
So what happened was he died and he left it to his oldest son. And his oldest son left it, he had it underground at his mother-in-law's.
Okay.
And since he drove highway, he never took the car out. It got taken out twice.
Oh,
Once
wow.
for when his younger brother got married and one other time. So he had to get rid of it. So his
Right.
younger brother said, well, call Al, because Al told Dad if he ever sold it, he wanted it.
Yes.
So anyway, so my husband bought it from him,
Wonderful.
except he took it up the 410. The guy brought it to the house so he could take it for a drive and
Right.
whatnot. Drove it up the 410 doing
I was gonna say-
almost 100
Yeah. Okay.
and hit the, what do you call it, and found out it had no brakes.
Oh, wow.
So we got the brakes fixed, he bought the car, and we just loved the thing, so that's a good thing.
We were supposed to have turned left there,
Oh.
but that's okay. Keep going and we'll turn around. We'll head.
We'll
head
find
back.
a place.
Yeah, that's all right. It's good for me. I got to sit a little bit extra in this.
Yeah. So he ended up buying the car, and we took it to cruise nights and that, but it needed the upholstery done because it
Okay.
was all split and whatnot.
Right.
Because already it's almost 50 years old.
Okay. Actually, you can pull into the Streetsville Care Center there,
Oh, okay.
and you can turn around here.
So I did that. So we did that, and what do you call it? I go, okay. But I was surprised when he brought it home and said, this is what I'm buying. And I said, oh my God, it's summer. But so we're the only third owners.
That's wonderful.
Because there was the original owner, the guy that my husband
Right.
knew.
Yeah.
And he left it to his son, so really it's in the same family.
Wonderful. Yes.
And can you go all the way around?
Yeah, I think so. Yes. I'm learning for the first time myself, so I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then if you turn
And
left
he,
here
what he
again.
called it. And so then when he died, I ended up with it.
Wow.
When he was alive, he wouldn't let me drive it.
Really?
Yep. Oh, he was one of those people, this is my vehicle, and I'm the
Ah.
only driver. That's
and you,
it.
And you can drive the minivan instead. Is that the idea? Like.
Yeah, I had a Windstar.
Oh, there you go. See, I wasn't that far off.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
And then he got me a 2000 Toyota. I can't think of what it was called now. I loved that car though. It was a
Okay.
6-cylinder,
Right.
and it moved. And I had it for the
So
longest
yeah,
time,
yeah.
and then I got hit in the
Oh
intersection.
no.
and the car got written off.
What a shame.
So since he's died, though, I drive a 150 pickup,
Okay.
which is a little different, but it's just as long. And I drive this. So all
Good
summer,
for you. Yes.
I'm out with this, other than because you don't take this shopping or anything.
Right.
But yeah.
You enjoy it as much as you possibly
Oh
can.
yeah,
and
I've
make the
taken
most
it
of
to
the weather.
Kingston.
Oh,
With the
amazing.
Antique Classic Car Club, they
Yes.
have tours to yesteryear.
Okay.
So different areas put on a whole week. So
Right.
you go for the whole week.
Yeah.
Which way am I going?
Just go straight and we'll
Okay.
we'll turn right at the traffic lights.
Okay. And what do you call it? Oh, this is the real old part of
Yes.
Streetsville.
I love this part. I mean, this car fits right in this sort of neighborhood.
Yeah. So, so you go on the tour,
Uh-huh.
and they take you to different things. So you see either old, we've gone to places that had farm equipment,
Oh yes.
people that have car collections.
Beautiful.
But it really is like a tour to yesteryear. So I've been to Kingston, and I've been to, Owen Sound.
Okay.
And Niagara Falls did one, and that was great. And then we did a winery tour, but we went on a bus. Because
But you drive it all these long distances and the car just handles beautifully,
oh
no
yeah,
problems?
my girlfriend and I took it to Buffalo
Okay.
for a car show, and I came
you.
home with an award.
Oh, lovely.
I've actually got, I think, 15 awards with this car.
For what? Best in show?
Yeah,
Like,
best in show, best classic, different things. So
Right.
yeah,
That is
so it's
magnificent.
nice
Yes, for sure.
and it's fun.
Yeah. And we'll turn right at
Yeah,
Ontario Street.
I know because of the construction. Because
Yes.
we came from the other side, and I go, really construction?
I
Are you
know.
kidding me?
Well, it's Canada, right? We have 2 seasons.
Yeah, construction and
Winter.
winter. Yeah,
Actually, now they do construction in the winter too, so it's like
yeah,
it's never
depending
ending.
on how the weather is.
Yeah.
Although you can't get asphalt in the winter.
Oh, okay. And here we are. Look, my car would actually fit in the back of yours.
Almost. There was a Mini, and I said, "Oh, you can put it in the back." The guy just laughed.
Yeah.